everyone and welcome. It's roommate. I'm back here playing some Timeless, and I didn't post a video on Monday. I had a video recorded, the file got corrupted, so I said I'll just wait. Bloomborrow's about to come out and I'm gonna post Thursday what would normally be my Monday video with some Bloomborrow cards. And the first deck I have, it has one Bloomborrow card in it, but it's probably the Bloomborrow card I'm most excited for. Maybe, I think might be the best, and that is Baleful Strix. So, 1 in a blue, artifact, bird, flying death touch. When it ETBs, draw a card. It's a pretty simple card, and it hasn't seen as much play in a lot of the older formats as it once did. It used to just be like a premier creature, but cards like Bowmaster are very good against it. But what I like about Baleful Strix, especially in Timeless, is how it enables a bunch of cards in the format. So, being blue and black, it enables Subtlety and Grief. So it's a multicolored pitch spell. That's good. Being a blue creature that replaces itself, it enables Flare of Denial. So play this on turn 2, draw a card, and then if you really have to, you can Flare of Denial. Otherwise, you can just keep a Baleful Strix out and hold up Flare. So it's good that way. It's a decent blocker. There's been a lot of first striking cards recently, but it's still like a decent blocker. And then it also enables your Chthonian Nightmares and your Tamios as sort of added bonus. So it's kind of this super synergy piece for this type of Chthonian Nightmare deck, which normally is on like Satoru, which Satoru you need like Reanimate or Chthonian Nightmare to get to function, and Baleful Strix is just always going to do its thing. So I like it for that reason, and it's good with the pitch spells. And then there are Flare of Malices in the sideboard. I am going to change the art because I have the old border ones. I don't know why I'm not old border. The rest of the sideboard, so the rest of the deck's the sideboard. Flusterstorm is in here for combo decks. I've played against a lot more combo decks recently, so Flusterstorm just kind of being a hard counter for a lot of those decks. It's really important. Spells there, just like a super versatile card, really good on the draw, and having like a 1-mana answer to an Ajani or a Demonic Tutor or Assemble the Team. I've been liking Spell Snare a lot. Nightclubber and Harvester of Misery and Path of Peril, all there for the Boros energy-based decks. You just need a bunch of sideboard cards. Flares, just really good removal spells. It's good with Grief, good with Strix, good with Bowmaster, good with Nightmare. So just a really good removal spell. And then Surgical Extraction, just you need some graveyard interaction in some matchups, and 0 mana is 0 mana. So that's the deck. I'm going to be hopping into some best of 3 matches, and we'll see how I do. Welcome into round 1. I'm playing Dimir Nightmare with Baleful Strix, and I'm playing against Bellum Totem, which I think I'm keeping 7. I think it means Total War in Latin, but don't quote me on that, because I never studied Latin. I just know Bellum is a Roman word for war, and I don't know why cards. Alright, I don't have to hold evoke. Baleful Strix. Cool. Just get to enable a Grief Scam on turn 1. And they're down to 3 lands and a Tamio, which is still good. They get to attack and draw cards. I am going to Brainstorm, because I have a bunch of lands. Ooh, and my own Tameo? Honestly, I don't think I need Flare here, but I'll keep it on top. They're gonna crack, draw a card. Yep. So this looks like Jeskai Tempo, Jeskai Wizards, something like that. I will block. Tune the narrative. Okay. Oh, they're gonna flip their Tameo here by cracking a clue. Right? No. Killing my grief. Sure. Do I want to kill their Tameo or develop a Psych Frog? Well, I know I'm attacking. I think developing a Psych Frog is just a little bit better. I do have this Flare in case they One Ring. Tune the narrative. Yep. They'll flip the Tameo. Am I gonna flip my Tameo next turn too? Like if they tap out to flip their Tameo? Wrath of the Skies. Sure. This is a 2 for 2. Go get a Surveil land. Ooh, Tameo's a great draw. I gotta play Tameo, hold up Drown in the Lock, and Flare if I need to. And then Tameo can start drawing cards. They do have more lands than me, but... Meticulous Archive. They kept the card on top. Hopefully it's just like One Ring. And I get to counter it. No. What is this card then? It is the One Ring. No One Ring. Can't cast my grief. I'm just gonna hold up Flare of Denial. They didn't make me do anything, so get a free card. Ooh. Going to attack. I will Brainstorm. Subtlety Psych Frog. I think it's just land grief. They're basically out of cards. I think they have a land in hand. That's my guess. And yeah, I'm just gonna hold up Flare. They didn't do anything, so I'm gonna... Oh, I was supposed to shuffle first. But, I mean, Grief's still fine. Undercity Sewer. Mystic Sanctuary. Do I want a card? Draw on the Lock's really good, but I can also just use Tameo to get it back. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Tameo to get it back. Play Psych Frog. Minus. Draw Drown in the Lock. What is this? Swords to Plowshares. Sure.
I never forget an exceptional story.
Pass. So I have this drown the lock. That's fine. If they only find one spell here, then drown the lock is going to be able to counter it. My turn. That's another flare. Plus Tamio, definitely plus.
Use your words.
I like griefing, it just taps me out of drowning a lock. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I have no rush. Counter. They did find counterspell plus the One Ring. That's unfortunate for me. Baleful Strix is probably turn later than I want, but draw card. I do want Psych Frog. Psych Frog can help me steal the game. Pay 2, get back a Psych Frog, sack the Baleful Strix, and plus Tamio, and pass. I do have a 0 mana, 2 0 mana counter spells up if I need to. Brainstorm, sure. I am working towards this Tamio ult, and getting their Flage on top of their deck is good. Wrath of the Skies? That's unfortunate. Yep. Guess I was supposed to just pitch this Nightmare to Grief. Ooh, Bowmaster is really good. Yeah, Bowmaster was actually a fantastic draw. I'm gonna plus. So I have a Bowmaster plus a Flare Denial. Yeah, they can Flage once. They draw. I am going to counter this. They're gonna... No, they're not gonna One Ring. Sure. Surprised they're not One Ringing. Resolves. Mystic Sanctuary. A mana drain, sure. Okay. I get a Bowmaster. It's gonna deal them 4 damage. They have to fetch Shock to get a white source. And that is game 1. Sweet. Sideboard, I like surgical extractions. I actually kind of like spell pierces. I don't like subtlety. They're not going to have very many creatures to trigger that on. But I do like the rest of the deck. Maybe go down 1 Chthonian Nightmare because they are going to bring in like removal spells. Do I want Flusterstorm? Sure, I'll cut 1 Reanimate for 1 Flusterstorm. So I'm less graveyard reliant, but you can still play tempo. This is not a great hand, but it does play like a decent fair game against them. So, which I'm fine with. Just have Bowmaster, very good against them. Giant Moloch, good against them. They do not have Mana Drain mana up, which I like to see. Do I even want another Giant Moloch? Probably. We're just gonna pay 2 life. It's pretty obvious, obvious I have a spell here, but what I would like for them to do is to tap out for like a Flage. Sure. They definitely have a Brainstorm here. But I don't have too much interaction. That's interesting. I'm definitely going to attack. They block, makes sense. Play my own Tameo. And if they fetch, I will kill their Tameo. Swords, sure. They do not fetch. They shocked. Sure. Block. Both drawing lands. Hold up a double spell. Resolves. I definitely think they have a Brainstorm. Done. Or just cantrip. Psych Frog's a good draw. Baleful Strix is also a good draw. Attack. I don't have like the fastest clock here. Just gonna shock. I'm just gonna hold up double Drown in the Lock. We're both in this like Tameo really slow card draw phase of the game. That's gonna resolve. I think holding up double spell is better. Unlicensed Hearse. It's obviously good against my reanimate, but yeah, pass. Just get a cantrip. Gotta keep the cantripping going. Flare. That is a card I like. Ooh, Flusterstorm's really good too. So I do get a Baleful Strix, a land, attack. I don't think flipping Tameo does too much here. Like, I just have a pretty good board and want to force them to answer it. Fleech. You got it. Right? No, I will try and... oh, they can eat cards out of their own graveyard? Sure. Gonna kill my Tameo. So I'm gonna force the issue now because I want to actually Flare of Denial, sacrifice my Tameo. Brainstorm. Gonna Flare, counter the Brainstorm, sacrifice Tameo. Now I have this Flusterstorm. That's very good. Yep. And they couldn't drown to eat enough cards out of their graveyard. I guess Unlicensed Heart's very good against my John in the lock too. Okay. Mana Drain. I want to make sure I exile their graveyard. And because I'm exiling their graveyard, I think just using my Drown in the Locks is the right spot to be. So that dies. They get no life off Flage. They're down low. I get to play this Boggart Trawler, exile their graveyard, including their Flage, which is really good. They're sort of in like Wrath of the Skies or Bust mode, I would say. Play land. They're just gonna exile the card from my graveyard anyway, so do I? No, I just pass. Galvanic Discharge. What am I afraid of? It's like just the One Ring, but I can't counter the One Ring at the moment. Yeah, that's fine. Pass. So I do have to Mystic Sanctuary, put the Flare back on top of my deck right now, which lets me be less dead against the One Ring. Take action, because I get to draw a card off the Clue. I don't have like the fastest clock in the world, but it's not like the slowest clock in the world either. If they get another Flage, they are hard casting Solitude. I will crack my Clue. And I think this is worth countering with the Baleful Strix. What are they casting? Mystical Dispute. Flusterstorm. Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute. So now they're on one card. A bunch of mana. Ooh. That is actually a super sweet draw, because I either get back their Solitude or I get to start Chthonian Nightmaring. I guess it's just bring back up Baleful Strix. Yep. So I'm going to attack. Heal you 1. Play a Chthonian Nightmare. Pay 2. Get back this Baleful Strix. Draw a card. Find something. Their Swords to Plowsharing. Okay, they're at nothing, and I have a Psych Frog. I guess the Chthonian Nightmare in hand is better than it in play. Same with this Flooded Strand, because this is just more damage. No, they found the removal spell. I mean, I'm gonna make them use their energy. Right? Yeah. Because I know this Chthonian Nightmare isn't doing anything with Unlicensed Hearst out. So now it's just top deck battle. That's unfortunate. Pass. Holding this one in hand for Brainstorm. So yeah, it's just, we're on top deck mode. That is not particularly helpful right now, unless they attack with it on licensors. Yeah, that stinks. Maybe they'll attack with their unlicensors. That would be cool, because it's a faster clock. They're not going to. Dang. Draw another spell. I have to counter that. Brainstorm's really, really good. Surgical and Island don't actually do anything. So, Hardcast of Grief. It's on trading duty. Do I have any Vetricles left? I do. Oh, I just put an island back. So, I know I do. Oh, I still have a Surveil land too. So, that's good. They get their Swords to Plowshares back. Okay. So, still have to hope that they go for lethal here. Yep, crew. Pass. Attack. I get to destroy that. And then I think I have, definitely not that. That is not a good draw. This is just another threat to trade. No. drew the best possible. Oh no. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Man, there, I just can't find quick games either. It's fairy. Yep. Bounce. They draw two more. Find a Flage, a Tameo.
I've read nearly the entire library. Perhaps there are more useful texts
I mean,
on the surface.
yeah, this is... How does... Oh, why did it go that way? No.
I hope you don't mind if I
Why did it put the land on top? No, that was my only chance. Oh, they had a spell snare, so I can just concede. I have no way of winning that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna keep with these version of the deck. Yeah. One ring is very good way of winning a low resource war. I'm gonna play first. I don't have scam. I'm gonna keep. It's just like on the back of Baleful Strix being a really good card. They mulliganed. I do like playing a bunch of Baleful Strixes. Pay 3 life, Baleful Strix, draw card. That's a land. I like that. Unlicensed Hearse, sure. Brainstorm. So I can flip a Tameo here? But I will be Brainstorm locked. I think that's fine. It puts a lot of pressure on them. Tameo. Going to get blue-black. Play a Brainstorm. Shuffle away. I think it is Surgical Drown in the Lock. Yeah. Oh wait. Not shuffle away. And plus
I'll aid you. So focus.
pass.
Use your words.
Attack. I just in this matchup, Baleful Strix is good as long as they don't like flage too much. But Tameo is a good clock for them. I don't know if they have a good way to answer it. This is Teferi Time Raveler. They bouncing my Baleful Strix. They are. I like that. I'm gonna fetch. I know. Things I know I'm gonna do is fetch. I have 2 black, 2 blue. I like blue. I could just jam a Grief. Yeah. I just play the 2-for-1 game. They mulliganed. Make sure they don't have a 1 ring. Nice. I am going to Surgical this 1 ring because it is really good against me. I guess this does give them the option to unlicense Hearse their own card. Yup. Okay, plus luckily their hand isn't very good. It's super slow. I will get this Tameo ult with what their hand's doing. and Tameo,
Perhaps there are more useful
Shock.
down on the surface.
Here's just another Teferi. Yep.
I know my responsibility.
Okay. Done. Ooh. That was good too. Definitely Bowmasters. Ping there to Fairy. I'm gonna play a Baleful Strix. Draw a card. Ooh, Flare of Denial is perfect. I'm gonna pitch this Drown the Lock to scam this Grief. I just want to make sure that my Tameo lives. Surgical Extraction. Yeah, I don't care about the Teferi. Plus. So, I
Before you act.
what is it? It's Galvanic Discharge, and if they just have to Galvanic Discharge my Tameo for 3, I'm actually super happy. So, Tameo ult normally wins the game, and they can't even attack with their Tameo because of Baleful Strix. Them drawing cards isn't very good because of this Bowmaster. Wrath, like if they Wrath of the Skies X equals 2, I just Tameo ult. So I'm in a good spot. They do always have one ring. But I probably don't even flare the one ring. Because I just have this Tameo ult. And I just outdraw the one ring. Solitude. They're gonna exile my Baleful Strix. Yeah. This is fine. And they're just gonna concede. I think they were gonna crew the unlicensers and just try and attack down the Tameo, but Tameo ult is gonna get there. Welcome into round 2 against Mr. Fluffles. I'm playing Dimir Nightmare. This hand is a land short, so I'm going to mulligan. This hand's very good. On the mulligan, I don't like Flare Denial as much. I like Grief. Grief's a good card. Polluted Delta. We'll see how long this match takes, if I'll do match 3 or not, because this video will be getting pretty long. Polluted Delta into Raucous Fiata. Mill a one ring. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Chalice of the Void, eh? Okay. Pay 2. We're gonna Brainstorm. We're gonna put away this Brainstorm and put this Subtlety on top. I do not want to draw the Brainstorm, thank you. Just like Grixis Lock. Just get an island for possible Fusic Mystic Sanctuaries. So the question is, where do I want to be? I'm on the draw, so I can't Grief a one ring in time. But do I want to go down cards? They're not going to have a 1-man. I'm just going to play Psych Frog. I think it's just like, they're not going to have a 1-mana removal spell. So they're tapping out for it. They don't get to develop their board anymore. Another Bowmaster. How much do I think this is going to be a 1 ring? I think it's pretty likely they have another 1 ring. Is 2 Bowmasters good enough against a 1 ring? I don't know. This is risky. They don't have a 1 ring. That's sweet. Do they have a Bowmaster? They probably do, but Bowmaster Wars here are just Bowmaster Wars. Yep. This does mean I get to resolve a grief. Oh, Fury, Shieldred, Fable. Holy crap, their hand's good. I cannot beat any of these 3 cards. I guess it's Fury? Yeah. I think it's... No, they have to draw land to do that. I mean, if they draw land... or they just draw the card I thought sees. That works too. Yep. No attacks. Land. Yep. We're gonna subtlety this Fury. Draw a card. It's sad because if they didn't have a Fury on top, I would actually win this race. Or if they didn't have a Shieldred, I would actually be winning this race. But they have a Shieldred, so draw. This is going to be a counter spell. This is a ping. So, yeah. Counter target spell. Pass. Oh! They're attacking? Oh. I don't know why they attacked there. But that's awesome. Okay, stole that one. Why are these in the sideboard? It's new set release, so it's wonky. Okay, they are a Chalice of the Void deck. This is just like how I sideboarded last match. Chalice of the Void. No answers for Chalice in my main deck. Definitely a Flare deck. They have a bunch of big spells. Probably a Harvester Misery too. And just go down like a Reanimate and a Brainstorm. I'm not like super weak to Chalice either. Now I have like good answers to Fury and Shieldred. Oh wait, I want these subtleties in. Subtlety's good against them. Is it just like cut Brainstorm and Reanimate? And a Tameo? And just like be super low on the 1-drops I play? Mulligan. Keep. I'm just gonna keep my really impactful 2s and let them Chalice. Fetch land, pass. I know. If they Chalice here, I'm actually gonna be super happy. Surveil, you got it. So this is just like scam with Chalice. instead of like reanimate. Obvious Bowmaster is obvious. I'm good with drawing lands here. Yeah, I'm good with another land. Yeah, the obvious Bowmaster is obvious, so just gonna pass. Yep. I am sad my styles don't work. Psych Frog, sure. I'm gonna cast an Orcish Bowmaster. Oh, Psych Frog plus Drown is very good though. I'm just gonna play Baleful Strix. It's good at blocking the Psych Frog. Reanimate. Pass. No attacks. The One Ring. It's kind of what I thought. Just gonna shoot this Psych Frog. They can exile cards. There's no point in attacking, obviously. This could be wrong, but I cut a bunch of my brainstorms, so I'm just gonna play my own Psych Frog and just pass. No attacks. They take one. They have to have a removal spell for my Bowmaster here. No. That's interesting. There could be a reason to go face, but I don't think so. They have to discard a bunch of cards. They do have a Bowmaster. I unfortunately can't really counterspell it, but I'm going to try. Ooh, it resolved. It's interesting. Pitch casting a Fury. Sure. It's going to be Baleful Strix, Psych Frog, Bowmaster. I do have this Reanimate. Yeah, so discard a Watergrave. That resolves. Resolve. It's this last card. They have their own Reanimate for the Fury. That's unfortunate. Yep. Now they get a draw. What's this last card? Or last two cards. Another Psych Frog. So Flying Psych Frog, attack. They have no cards in hand. Baleful Strix, great draw. Really good draw. I'm gonna attack. They want to trade Fury. I'm ecstatic. So I have my own reanimate here. So I guess playing Baleful Strix first is good. Is it Fury or is it... Oh no, they can exile their own Fury to their Psych Frogs. So I have to get my Bowmaster. Just ping face. Play a fetch. Because I can get Mystic Sanctuary. These Bowmaster pings are definitely going face. Put them to 4. Vexing Bubble. Sure. Okay, they're at 3. Did they draw another One Ring? No. Okay. They don't have lethal. That is match 2. That's sweet. And I am back here for the wrap up. I did only get 2 matches in today because they were pretty long, and I want to make sure I get some Bloomborrow out. And a lot of this deck had already been out and legal and pretty solid, but Baleful Strix was really good, I would say. It was great against Psych Frog. That was huge. And then even just against the control deck, where they're just playing a bunch of 1-for-1 removal, Baleful Strix was really good. They never wanted to use a removal spell on it. So I didn't play against the unfair matchups or Boros energy deck, but I think it was pretty good and definitely a boost to this deck. I even saw Flare Denial come in clutch a couple of times. Yeah, cancel isn't great, but 0 mana cancel. Put a Baleful Strix in the yard is pretty good. Subtlety was pretty good, so I was really impressed with Baleful Strix. It performed way better than I thought, even against Bowmasters. So that's the deck. Let me know what you think of Baleful Strix. If you think it's just a trap and Bowmasters will keep it down, or if it actually will be a player in the format. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you're all excited for Bloomborrow.